Today I'll be talking about some Super Mario Kart plushes. I have both sets complete, and I believe all of them have the cards. So let's get started. Here's Mario, and it's a little odd that he doesn't have his full overalls on. It's kind of hard to see, but his straps aren't there. So I've actually seen the plush removed from this setting several times, and just to remove it from the cart. It's not supposed to be removed from the cart, but I've seen a lot of Japanese auctions where, you know, it's just the base plush, and he looks really weird without his overalls on. With this set, you can see that the eyes are not plastic. They're actually they're almost like stickers, so they're actually prone to cracking. The other thing that this set is extremely prone to is breaking of this steering wheel. The worst offenders are Toad and Bowser, but they're really fragile. Here's what the tag looks like, and then on the back of half of the set they have this extra little graphic showing Mario and some text. And yeah, I mean, they roll, so you can hear the wheels spinning there. So they actually do roll. Here's Luigi. Not overly different than Mario. He's missing his overall straps as well. It's just a weird thing that they did. I mean, it's not a big deal because you can hardly see it in the plush, right? But when the plush is removed from the cart, it does look a little weird. The cart seat is actually plush, so that's a interesting design choice. Here's so Luigi is part of, I imagine, and I'm not entirely sure about this, but I imagine that this set came in 2 parts when it was released, and I have no real way to verify that. But I believe that the first 4 plushes came out in UFO catchers over in Japan first, and then the second set, which Luigi would be part of, came out next, and then the backs of the tags don't have the graphics like Mario does. So Luigi must have been in the second set. Here's Toad. Again, for some reason, he has a harder time with his steering wheel. I see his steering wheel broken a lot more in auctions. It could be that it's a little smaller than the others. Could be a lot of things. It also should be mentioned that these do have tush tags as well, and that these are made by Takara, and that they came out in 1993, year after the game. Toad does have the graphic, so I imagine he's from the first set. Peach is there. Her graphic looks the same. So there's Toad. Real nice likeness there. I like the face on Toad. Here's Peach. You can see her graphic has the same as Toad's did. Peach looks nice. Nice face, nice expression. Comes from the box art. And their crown there. These are pretty nice sculpts. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're I mean, they represent the character well, and they're well designed around the cart. They're just a little fragile. Peach kind of pushes against her steering wheel a little bit, so I do see her wheel cut some of the times too. Here's Donkey Kong Jr. and he's missing his little back graphic there. Not because the plush is missing it, but because it never had it. So not all of the art is there. DK Jr. must have been from the second set. And he's got a green cart. Just a cool set. I see his nostrils missing most of the time. So this set is prone to just missing bits and stuff like that. I'll save him for last. Here's Bowser. Oftentimes I see the nostrils missing on him too. His horns are always bent. They never stay up very well. This is also a pretty nice one. He is the most prone to the eye cracking because his eyebrows are also kind of like a sticker or an iron-on something. So he kind of has a rough time of it most of the time. This is a really good condition Bowser. His spikes are also, well, they're flat. They're also kind of ironed on stickers kind of thing. So I see them cracking a lot too. So this is actually a really good condition Bowser. Here's his graphic. So it's kind of rare to see such a good condition one. Yoshi is the one I tend to see most often, actually. And his eyes crack a lot too. This is a really good condition one. And his graphic shares, he shares a graphic with Bowser. And orange cart, nice pattern. He's actually a really great Yoshi plush. But he's pretty common. I wonder if some of these were released in lesser quantities, especially this guy right here. This one took me the longest to find. I had one once and it was missing a nostril. So the little nostril pieces are, I mean, one could replace them pretty easily if that was the desire. But I always like to have my plushes 100% official. So there he is, that's my favorite of the set. And there was a second set released of Mario Kart plushes that had the characters holding checkered flags, and this was actually a set from Band Presto, so it's completely different from the Takara set. And here's the graphic on that. So you can see they practically share the same tag, but that's just because it's the box art, which I've always loved. I always loved the box art for Mario Kart, the original. It's just a crazy mashup of all the characters. And here's basically the set sheet for the set. Basically, it shows the 3 figures that are in the set, and doesn't show them in plush form, but in the art form. So there's the checkered flag. It's very, very similar to the Kart. Let me grab Mario again so you can see this is the Band Presto one, this is the Takara one, so they're pretty close in the Kart, but there are differences, so they had the kind of same design features. I think the Takara one looks better, Kart-wise. The Band Presto one uses much the same as most of the Band Presto plushes from the era, the little soft eyes, and they strayed from plastic eyes with this one. They actually stopped with the plastic eyes this year. So these are the soft eyes that kind of just glued on, along with the eyebrows. But you can tell this is a Band Presto plush if you've seen other Band Presto plushes. It looks like the Super Mario World set. This one has his overalls. So Mario's right now isn't driving very well because he's not holding the steering wheel, but this is the pose that when you win. So this is like on the ranking stand. But really nice plush. It almost looks like they put a flag in the Super Mario World plush and stuck him on a cart. But I'll take it. Here's Yoshi from that set. With the soft eyes, this is looks a lot like the Super Mario World version, but it has the soft glued-on eyes. They are fabric. The nostrils are actually thread knots, which is actually a nice feature, so they don't fall off like the Takara set. This one's tagged as well. I don't see things falling off of this set as often as I do the other set. These sets tend to stay together over time, and the karts are more durable. And the last one, which is the most rare Mario Kart plush, and that's Peach, because she is the most coveted of the entire set. She has a tag too. And that's because there's a lot of collectors out there that just collect Peach. She has a good fan following. So that is an interesting note. She is missing her brooch right here. I may actually have it somewhere and it just fell off. You never know. Because it's just glued on fabric. So that's one of the things with these old plushes, the fabric sometimes falls off, but might be around here somewhere. So if they all have a checkered flag, do they all come in first? Because it would be nice to set them on the little ranking stand or something if you wanted to do that. I don't have room for it, of course. But if you wanted to do that, if they all have a checkered flag, they all got first place. So I guess it was a three-way tie. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. I forgot some part of the Mario Kart plush collection, so stay tuned for that right now. Actually, the rarest part of that collection, I found out, is Lakitu. And you don't see him very often at all, and it's hard to even recognize that he's part of the set. Obviously, he's from Mario Kart because he has a little comm here and his light. And the light actually lights up. I don't know if you can see that on there. But it does light up. There's a little battery. I assume it's almost dead because this is like almost a 20-year-old plush. But first Lakitu item ever. And look, if you think I'm saying it wrong, then, well, you're entitled to your opinion. Some people say it Lakitu, some people say it Lakita, whatever. I say it Lakitu, that's how I like it. Go away. I don't have the tag on this one. I'm not sure if he ever came with a tag because I've never seen him with a tag, but I haven't seen him that often. It uses a different fabric. Well, the cloud does. It's kind of like this fuzzy fabric, but you can tell he's from the set, just kind of how he's built. And he has a little tuft of hair up there. This is one of my favorites. It's a really cool plush, and it's just neat to have a rare item and a rare enemy. He doesn't have that much merchandise. More stuff has come out for him recently, of course, but for the longest time this was the only Lakitu item out there. So, now, really, it's over. Thanks for watching, and watch for more videos.